So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Regis Prograis in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on, you're switching up. You've got
Just get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about your defense and then what
in this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
get your timing already. The right hand's
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them in.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Sean Porter just got rocked. There goes Sean Porter. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this. Sugar Ray Connor, the Destroyer Ben, one of those must-see type of fighters coming out of the...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York here.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And that's the opening bell, round one. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all Robinson got buzzed. Sugar Ray is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin is standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. And he's trying to do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Robinson goes to the canvas. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Jake Paul fighting Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Perfect counter lands. They need to be careful with them to punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter punch. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Beautiful counter shot. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
This is see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Having a hard time finding a home, and Jake Paul couldn't handle any more of it. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter shot. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Punch, counter punch. Big Ben stepped back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Lost that left hook. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I love it. That jab's slick. Just give him a switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back.
Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. But now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to base it. Did you see that? And they got caught. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Oh, wait a minute. What's the referee thinking right now? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. And Jake Paul goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Claressa Shields. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And she'll be facing a woman that needs no introduction, Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Introducing first, Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Beautiful counter shot. So close with that uppercut. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Down goes Claressa Shields. What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our Claressa Shields. Up against them, the box.
This bout is...
All the talking has been done. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Tried to score with a jab. Good counter punch. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Their game. Did you see that? Clarissa Shields is in trouble. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. The defense failed them. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Down goes Clarissa Shields. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
To make or break.
There's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Clarissa Shields just got clipped. And Shields is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And down goes the Bobcat. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Marco Antonio Barrera, 168 centimeters tall with a reach of 178 centimeters. And the man he'll be facing, King Ryan Garcia. 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighed in at 129 pounds, his reach 70 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
It's the baby-faced assassin Marco Antonio Barrera, a world champion in 3 different weight classes. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin.
On earth, heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Good luck.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Now his gloves up to block the left jab. They exchange punches. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Counter punch. They block the uppercut. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats. Did you see that? And Barrera is rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Vasily. And here comes the man with the lightning hand.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Sheffield, England, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Kid Galahad.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Counter punch. Just misses with that uppercut. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you get under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Well done with that counter shot. Lomachenko in trouble. Down goes Lomachenko. Wow, that impact was an... Take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... Uh-oh! Lomachenko just got rocked. Lomachenko on the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
1,
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great round. Now relax. Good man. You stay focused.
The end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there.